Bukola, I think that the mere fact that this matter of an alleged coup is what we have been discussing for the last 3, 4 days, for me, suggests that we're giving oxygen to a matter that may be a non-issue. And the problem I have with foreign influence operations is that when you are under such an operation, you may not even know that, that's part of what you're doing. So I think that we need to very quickly drop this non-issue. There's a non-issue really on this matter of alleged coup or grievance. There's grievance. Even you in channels television, I'm not sure you are happy with your pay and your total take-home package. Even in my office, we have over 2,000 staff. I'm sure that one or two people would be wishing and wanting more. So those are non-issues, really. Every organization will face one or two or three of those issues. Remember, I keep saying that Nigeria is like a man who has 37 wives and doesn't have the wherewithal to take care of those 37 wives and their children and run the household. So there are issues of resource. And quite frankly, there's an opinion piece I'm putting out, I think today to Wednesday, to talk about the fact that we should look again at the Constitution, the devolution of powers. We're sounding like a broken record. Imagine what we've been talking about. We're talking about the military. Nigeria has over 20-something agencies responsible for security. The military has only one fraction of its responsibility that has to do with internal security, and that's in the pursuit and support of the lead agencies for internal security. How can we be discussing in a democracy issues of internal security and we're wrapping our heads around solely the military? It shows you that fundamentally there's a big seated problem. Somebody once asked, what impetus will the new service chiefs bring? What will change? And my answer is nothing. When these new service chiefs were brought on board, I was very clear in saying that the issues are beyond the decorated officers who we tasked with leading those agencies. Kabir Adamu has mentioned issues of equipment. I mean, DICON is supposed to produce munitions for the Nigerian army and the Nigerian military. DICON cannot meet that requirement. We can't even produce sufficient bullets that we need internally. You are talking about inefficiencies in security. Yes, that's because everybody gives the governors a free pass. But every state has a state security vote. There's been the DSS report of an alleged operation by ISWAP in Ondo. Yes, we had a similar case sometime in 3 years ago, I think it's 2022, when there was an attack on a church, and then they said it was DSS. They said it was ISWAP. Now that that alert has come up, what is the state government going to be doing? What conversations would they be having at the State Security Council? So what initiatives, what will be happening? These service chiefs can't do nothing beyond, the usual things they are doing. The military has operation in over 30 states. How much can they really do? And, myself and Kabir were at a symposium in Abuja where we were joking. I was joking and saying, listen, the military needs the police more than the police needs the military, and the police needs the military. And then even every one of us in private security, we need one another because it's one big security industry, whether public or private sector. One arm of this sector cannot do it alone. So if the issues here are issues of insecurity,
all right.
What is this? Sorry, let me just land on this point.
Okay.
The elements we are fighting want to create a state within a state. So there's an insurgent element in it. The military can confront that. There's a terrorism element, the police should be able to deal with that. There's transnational crime, there's Interpol, there's police. So there are there's even the DSS, there's the NIA, there's the DMI. So there are other elements of force that we have that should be able to deal with these issues beyond the military. So I'm saying, my point is, we should be mindful of the conversations we are having. Perhaps there's always an operation somewhere. Perhaps these are the conversations they want us to have,
All right,
to create a sense of instability.